It appears to me like Chris Darden has just accepted that black people aren't going to like him. So he's just doing whatever he's going to do, almost like throwing it in everyone's face. Like,
Right.
y'all don't like me. Well, I'm going to represent the people that y'all really hate.
Right. But you hear what we're talking about here, Vlad? Let's take a moment to hear the things that we are talking about. Is people's choices. Their choices are horrible. These choices that these ladies and men are doing is horrible. Earlier today, I saw an IG post where a white guy paid some woman, didn't pay this girl for some pussy. She had him in the car with a knife and was talking about how you're going to pay me my money, etc. The guy was crying in the back seat. Now, all this is on video now. They think they're embarrassing him, but they're actually setting themselves up to go to jail, and you have a deadly weapon in your hand. You have a deadly weapon in your hand. Just like recently, the woman who ran over her boyfriend.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yelling over him, screaming, I gave you 18 years, took the bumper, threw it on him. All on video. Now, what people don't understand, and ladies and gentlemen, I need you to listen very carefully. You could talk shit all you want. You could shoot a motherfucker. You could go beat somebody up, go rob them. They got a place for you. When your ass get caught, all that emotion, I was upset, you better control it because they got a place for you. And when those gates close on your ass at 11 o'clock at night or whenever you get through processing and you sleep on that thin ass motherfucking mattress and you walk in there with 5, 10, 12 different guys and you go into your quarters and that gate closed, all lights go out, you just see out of the window in your cell, you see the little night light that they have in the jail shining. You don't know what time it is. You don't know if it's sunny or night outside. You'll say to yourself, I could have did this different. Then wake up the next morning, miss breakfast, or wake up the next morning, they got the little milk thing for you. And some fucked up Cheerios. Man, they do not want that life. I don't care. No, it ain't worth it.
No, I've done, some couple of little 1 or 2 days in jail for, suspended license type shit here and there. But no, I've made sure I've never done anything to go to prison.
That's good.
I've never broken any laws to the point where this comes with prison time.
Yes. I never went to prison, but I had some close calls. And I could say it wasn't a rough time. It was just a amazing experience now when I was in Rikers Island. And I was in the Tombs. I was in the Tombs for maybe 2 weeks. Then they transfer you up to Rikers Island. So I got put to Rikers Island twice on the same case because when I fought my case, what I did was I didn't like the attorney that I had because he trying to make fucking deals with the prosecutor. But this is why, ladies and gentlemen, you got to have money. This is what I'm about to tell you. I went through 7 attorneys on a case in the 90s until I found the right motherfucker that was going to be the right person for it. And that was 70 grand because you got to give up 10,000 up front before even anything happened. If you go to trial, they want all this extra money. So I would give the money. If I didn't like what the fuck was going on in the court system, I would fire him. Because one thing that taught me, and listen to me very carefully, ladies and gentlemen, you got to find an attorney that has chemistry with the judge. See, it was a time, Vlad, when I knew I had a case, I would find out who the judge was. I would go there weeks before my case would come up, sit in the back to see who the judge had a relationship with. And if I saw that relationship was cool, I would follow that attorney out and ask him for his card and say, I want to hire you. So the same thing in fighting the case, you got to put your research in, you got to do your due diligence if you want to save your life. And these are some of the things I was willing to do to save my life. And I actually did that. Sat in the back and watched.
Smart.
Yep. Sure did. Because it's all about relationships. You know, one of the dumbest things I've seen in court, when Bill Cosby came and brought an out-of-state attorney to the Philadelphia court system. Now, I could tell you right now how Bill Cosby could have walked away from that deal. You ready?
I'm ready.
One, you find a local attorney that's been going to that judge in that court for years that got a relationship with the judge or the prosecutor. You let a couple years go by. Now 9 times out of 10, prosecutors are going to say, nope, whatever you want. Nope. But what happens over time? They might need your attorney, or something might come up. They need you. Or better yet, the heat is not so high anymore. Now they're willing to give you a deal. Now, what Cosby should have did was take a plea deal. I'd have never went to trial. I'd have paid a fine. And I would have did a year or two and registered as a sex offender. But guess what? I'll be out. Guess what? When he gets out anyway, he's going to be a sex offender.
Right. Either way.
Either way, you're going to be a sex offender. But I'd have never did a day in jail. People don't think when it comes to these attorneys. They just go, again, off emotions. And ladies and gentlemen, again, this episode right here with me and Vlad, we always try to give you guys game to better your life. It's about choices. Because remember the old song, A Difference a Day Makes? That's some real shit.
Yep.